Welcome back to Grow Waco. Today we're fresh off a cool shower, the sun's back out, and so is the heat. And that means one thing for those of you that grow zucchini and squash: stink bugs or squash bugs. And today we're going to find out a few ways of how to effectively deal with them. We'll find out what works and what doesn't. So stick with us. So here's an example of a stink bug or the squash bug. Two of them right there. They're making nymphs right now. We're gonna crash the party in a unique way. Here comes the magic weapon. If you live in a hot area and you've ever grown zucchini or squash, you know what an amazing plant is just by the sheer volume of how much food that it gives you. If you're in a colder climate like I was when I lived in Canada, I didn't have so much luck, and I would find that I would grow the zucchini a little bit and it would start to rot on the end and then fall off. But it loves the heat here in Texas and is prolific when it gets going. But with the prolific food that it gives, it also has its own predators. And no predator is worse than the squash bug, or as I knew it growing up, a stink bug. I didn't want to go through the different ways that I've tried in the past to hunt down the squash bug, so I just wanted to show you immediately what works, and that's the handheld vacuum. I find that as the summer moves on and it gets hotter, the bugs seem to get smarter and quite a bit quicker. Now, these bugs love the heat, and in the dead of summer, you're going to find them infesting your garden if you don't keep up with their control. So we come out here every day and we meticulously look under the leaves for eggs, and we're looking in the stems and up the vines where the stink bugs like to hang out. If you don't control these bugs, they will eventually infest your garden, and what they'll do is they'll bore into the vine of the plant and they will eventually kill your plant. Last year, I thought we were handling them pretty well. We let a few days go by that we didn't go searching for them, and then when we did go back out there, these bugs were everywhere, and they did start to kill off the plants, and we lost a lot of harvest due to that. So you'll want to keep up with this every single day. Get out there, look at the stems, look under the leaves, make sure you find these guys and you get them out of your garden. Now let's talk about controlling eggs. We're going to look at a few methods and find out what works. First, let's stick with our handheld vacuum. And here's a prime example of some eggs from the squash bug. Little golden nuggets right under the leaf. You can use tape or vacuum them off. Let's see if they can vacuum them off. Not so well. Now we're going to try just using our own hands. So we're going to go in and look under the leaves, see if we can find any eggs. There's some eggs. This little gold things right under the leaves. Just use your hand. Get rid of them. Make sure you get them all. There you go. No more eggs. Now let's try just a standard lint roller. So we found more eggs, and we're going to try a different method, a pet roller. See what happens. There we go. We got some eggs. Give it a roll. There we go. It's actually working pretty good. So another way, if you don't like to get your hands dirty. Yeah, got them all. Now let's try clear packing tape. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. It's not ripping the leaf apart. Quite a bit easier. Cool. In the end, it's tape that was easiest for us to remove eggs. All right, we're approaching our zucchini, and you probably already saw a flash of it here, but here is that big yellow flower that shows up, and that tells you there is a zucchini on the other end. So if you look down in here, you can see the zucchini attached to the flower. There's another little guy coming up. This is a green zucchini right here. And I tell you what, if you're in zone 8B like I am, and you're hungry and you want to eat zucchini and squash, it will produce so much. You'll have to meet people just to have friends to give away food to. But you do have to maintain and get down here every day, checking for eggs, like we said, checking for squash bugs, because they will multiply fast, especially when it gets really, really hot. The squash bugs love the heat. Look at this, you can see more squash and zucchini starting to come out. This is an exciting plant. This is the first time we're actually going to try to grow some of our zucchini upright. You can see we got it clipped up. This is a vining type right here. So we're going to give that a shot, but already production, and these things have gotten huge after the rain. So this is your go-to plant if you want to eat. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Grow Waco.